Hello guys, my name is Rosen Yukov and I'm a graphic designer, Photoshop expert. And in this video I'm going to make some comparison between different applications for colorizing black and white photo. In one of my previous videos I did it with the Neural Filters by Adobe Photoshop. You can check it if you're interested. But today I want to compare really some independent indie colorizing websites and applications. So stay tuned. I have chosen two photos with which I'm going to experiment. One is of a landscape and one is a photo of mine from I don't know how long ago, but quite long ago. So the first website I'm going to check is called Colorize, and let's see what it's going to do. Now here is the family photo. As you can see, it looks quite good. The algorithm is trying to detect faces and maybe types of clothes like this denim here, but I don't think it's very consistent on some same areas, like there are different colors on the same t-shirt, for example. About the landscape photo, it looks very bluish and washed out. I don't think this is a very good colorization, but let's see what we'll do. The next one, which is Image Colorizer. Now here we have mostly identical result like the previous one. I don't see many differences. Maybe the artificial algorithm is the same. Yeah, it's the same here also as the Colorize. I would say it's definitely the same. So let's go to the next one, which is called PhotoMine. Now here we have some difference in the algorithm. Different color for the girl's cloth and the boy's cloth, which is crazy because the algorithm actually decides what color are the clothes, for example, and the wallpapers. But still it looks good to me. Maybe with additional editing in Photoshop I can make it look good. Now here we have much better result about the landscape colorizing. As you can see, very good looking sky. The rocks are looking good. Maybe the trees are not enough green, and there are some small defects like this one on the right, but at all I think it looks good. Maybe with some additional editing in Photoshop I can make it look even better, but here the purpose is to see what does the filter by itself. Next one is Playback FM. I think this is slightly better than the first two ones, Colorize and Image Colorizer, but still not enough for me. About the landscape, yeah, pretty washed out. I don't like it, to be honest, but the PhotoMine is looking better. The next one is Vance AI. Here is the family photo. The skin tones are not very much okay. They are okay, but not enough for me. We see also some inconsistency in the clothes. I feel like some of the elements are black and white and some are colorized. The landscape, now here we have much better tree color, but the rocks and the houses feel like they're unfinished and still black and white or grayscale. The next one is MyHeritage. This is the family photo. MyHeritage is a website to create your family tree, and they allow you to upload photos, black and white photos, and colorize them based on their algorithm. So here we have something which is strange, especially for the clothes of the children. About the rest elements, actually I feel much better because, for example, the peppers here and the liquids, the cake, the wood, the wallpaper, they feel, even the skin tones on the woman, they feel much better for me. And the only problem that I see here is that there are some gradients on the clothing of the kids, the children, and actually the trousers of the small boy are not colorized in my opinion, but Except this, I think everything else is looking very good. Let's see what's up with the landscape. Now here we have better contrast, actually looking quite good. The skies tones are good, the rocks, a good separation between plants and rocks, for example. Now here we have some bridges, like there is some sky, actually there is no sky there. Hopefully all this could be fixed in Photoshop. The idea here is to allow some algorithm to do the dirty job for you. At least this is how I understand it. I'm looking for a result which can make me do lesser work on Photoshop after it's done. So this was my heritage. The next one is Deep AI, which is, I would say, something similar to the first one. Maybe they're using the same algorithm, yeah, probably. Let's go to the next one, which is colorize.online. It's called colorize.online. Now, as you can see, the results here are not what we expected. So far, my heritage is holding the first place. Now here we have a better result about the landscape. I'm not sure it's better than my heritage one, but still it's satisfying. Another one that I gave a chance was hotpot.ai. Now here things are a little lucid in my opinion, not realistic colors and strange decision about the colorizations of some parts of the image, and that's why it's not going to be one of my favorites. About the landscape photo, we have some base which gives us some basic colorizing, but I think it will be much more work compared to the one that my heritage did. I also tried mayo.ru. So basically maybe that's why I chose such a photo, because there are so many different elements: skin, textile, wallpapers, table, food, different types of food and liquid, wood, even wood textures on the bottom right. So maybe this is making it harder for the algorithms, and that's why we have some strange results like this one here. About the landscape, yeah, not much different than the one that we saw in the previous ones. So if I have to make a conclusion, I think my heritage colorization was actually the best one, with the condition that in this case only the clothes need to be fixed additionally in Photoshop. But I think it's going to be much easier than dealing with some of the other results from different websites, like fixing the color of the wallpaper, the food, the wood texture, the denim. So I go for my heritage. The landscape and the family photo are looking more satisfying to me, and I'm going to make one video in which I'm going to compare the best results from here with the best Adobe Photoshop Neural Filter colorized black and white can do. So if you're interested, you can subscribe to this channel and follow for more videos, tips and tricks and techniques on Adobe Photoshop and interesting things for graphic designers and people who are working creatively. So thank you for your attention and hope to see you soon. Bye!